Good morning, guys. Well, it's 5:55 on Monday morning, a.m., 5:55 a.m. And I am awake because I need to correct a mistake that I noticed on Saturday. Now, this mistake is a mistake I should have caught when it happened, which was on the 3rd of December, but I was so busy with everything else that I missed that mistake, and it cost me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a new company. I couldn't book a load.
So I'm sure the tension is building up. What kind of mistake did you make?
Well, I didn't make any mistake. At first, I thought I really did. I got really freaked out. I thought I messed something up. And it's not really like me to mess things up on such a huge scale. So basically what happened is I started realizing the more I would call brokers, I was trying to book that first load for a company, the more I would call brokers, the more I would get these answers saying that we don't have enough insurance coverage. And I was flipping out. So after a little bit of digging, I realized that our insurance agent, when they sent a certificate of insurance to RMIS, which is a system many brokers use to get set up with carriers, they put in that we have $1,000 in cargo insurance. Now, I'm not sure how this kind of mistake happens, but you need $100,000 in cargo insurance in order to move loads. So this is very important. Even though the FMCSA does not require it, you have to have $100,000 in cargo. And they, for some reason, put on that certificate that we have $1,000 in cargo. So automatically RMIS kind of blocked us and kind of red flagged us. And I couldn't book a load. So the reason I'm awake so early in the morning is because actually in 1 minute RMIS opens and I need to be on a phone call telling them to change that. Now, thankfully over the weekend I managed to get a hold of someone in insurance and they did already send the corrected certificate of insurance to RMIS with that $100,000 in cargo, not 1,000. So that's why I missed a whole weekend of booking loads. But the good news is I am going to correct it. And the good news number 2 is that we're going to start this process all over again, as in we're going to be booking 2 loads together today, guys. So I just ended up calling RMIS and they did not want to expedite it on my behalf because I was asking. So they said that it will take 24 to 48 hours to process, which means today or tomorrow, unless a broker rushes it. So I just ended up calling Convoy and saying,
I would love to book loads through you guys, but I'm so limited because of RMIS.
So they went ahead and put in the expedited request, and hopefully within an hour we should be all good to go. The lesson here is that you have to check all your documents because really no one will care about your business as much as you do. This girl reached out with $2,000. I asked her, and it was delivering tomorrow 1,013 miles away, which was not possible to do. So I asked her for $2,300 delivering on Wednesday. So of course, right away, she's like, look, your insurance is insufficient. So I just sent her the new certificate of insurance showing that we do have 100,000 in cargo and that they should not worry. This is Miranda calling about that load, the dry van load from Oregon to California that delivers on Wednesday. I just wanted to make sure you got our normal certificate of insurance.
Yeah, no, I sent that over to our carrier. I was just responding to the email right now.
They put in $1,000 of cargo. When I noticed on Saturday, I was like, wait, what? No, brokers will hate us.
Yeah, you're like, wait, what the heck? Okay, and then I was just going to read you over the checklist real fast. Is that okay?
Of course, absolutely.
And do you have a minimal 2 load locks or straps to secure the load?
Ooh, we have straps, we have load locks, we have load bars, so many things.
Awesome. And then how much can you scale?
46,000, well actually 47,000 pounds to be realistic.
Okay. And then count product, make sure amounts loaded match BOL, don't load any damaged product. If shipper applies that they'll only receive your ship rate goods, the TQOPO number will be on that rate confirmation. And I'll send over David some tracking.
That load is pretty much in the bag, which is awesome. $2,300, $1,150 a day. Fantastic. So I need to call the Oregon Department of Transportation to get a permit because you cannot drive through Oregon without a permit. You can get temporary permits. You can also post a bond of $2,000 and that way you have a permanent permit and you have to report your taxes every 1 month. I'm calling to purchase a temporary trip permit.
You bobtailed to Troutdale, you're picking up a trailer, so where are you going now?
So we picked up the trailer in Troutdale and now we're gonna go from Troutdale down the I-5 over to California, crossing the border next to Hilt, California. It should be 324 miles or so.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then what did you say you were picking up in Tangent?
It is going to be, give me 1 second, it's going to be vegetable seeds.
All right, and then you did have the California plate, Edward Paul. Did you come up from California to Troutdale?
No, we came up from Nevada, and I think it was the 97 freeway.
If you're occasionally coming into Oregon, these temporary permits is probably the best way because you just pay when you need to and then there's no follow-up. Now, if you're going to start running up this way more often, then we want you to get enrolled.
Sure, and that's
Okay.
like a $2,000 bond, correct, for the permanent?
Yes, it takes us a couple weeks to get those fully processed. If you do a cash bond with us, then that money is held drawing interest until it's refundable. All righty, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye. So I wanted you guys to hear that conversation because you do need a trip permit. You can do it if you're not going into Oregon, like she said, often. You should do a trip permit just like I did right now. But if you are going in there often, there's a limit to how many trip permits you can get during the year. I believe it's something like 10. I might be wrong, but then you will need to post a bond. You will just give them $2,000 that they should return to you within a year with interest. But you give those $2,000, you get a permanent trip permit, and then you pay your Oregon taxes every single month. Okay, the rate con came through, but my computer doesn't want to load it. How great is that? I am so excited because this is the first load. I managed to get them up from 2,000 to 2,300, even though on the reefer I would be kicking myself in the butt for such a rate, but it's still over $1,000 a day, which is fantastic. So now I'm gonna call the owner operator and tell him that he is good to go. All right, guys, so that load is done. Now we're booking a load for the reefer truck. Calling about your Phoenix, Arizona to Portland, Oregon.
Load's going to pick up out of Nogales, going to Clackamas, Oregon.
Ah, got it. I see. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, Nogales is way south, and a lot of brokers will post loads that come out of Phoenix, but in reality, they come out another 200 miles south from Nogales, where you're going to get stuck for a minimum of 5 hours getting loaded. There is a load from Phoenix, Arizona to Yuma, Arizona, 186 miles. It's posted for 1,000. Don't like 1,000. I want 1,400. So I'm gonna ask for 1,400. Hi there, calling about your Phoenix, Arizona to Yuma, Arizona.
I just got my Phoenix to Yuma covered. I'm only working on one more load out of Rio Rico today, going to Brawley, California, about 50 miles past Yuma.
Got it. And so it goes from Rio Rico and then to Brawley, you said, correct?
Yes, correct. It picks 8 to 5 today, gets empty tomorrow, anytime between 8 and 4.
If anything changes, I'll give you a call back. I do appreciate it.
All
though.
right, thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye.
Hi there. I see your Phoenix, Arizona to Salt Lake City, Utah posted. Was wondering if that's available. No, this is no. Phoenix, Arizona to Salt Lake City, Utah posted for today. A reefer load.
Okay, let me check. You're looking for a hot shot or for regular flatbed aesthetic?
It's a reefer load, 53 foot.
A reefer. But we don't have anything for the reefer.
I see. So did this load get booked or it's just it's not there? Because I see it posted on DAT.
Okay. I can't even see this one.
I see. All right. Thank you.
Sorry for that. Thank you.
There's a load from Goodyear to Kent, from Goodyear, Arizona to Kent, Washington. So I am going to go ahead and quote it for $5,300. So let's see if it works out. They're calling back. Hello.
You guys had an inquiry on this Arizona to Washington load?
Yeah, Goodyear, Arizona to Kent, Washington.
The drops are going to be Puyallup, Washington, and then 15 miles away in Kent, Washington. Drops going to be 3 a.m. and then noon.
Got it.
On the 16th, 3 a.m. and then noon on Thursday. Truckload of candy, 57 degrees on your reefer temp, 14,000 pounds.
I'll be honest with you, we were looking for a 1-and-1 at this time, and that being the first drop being at 3 a.m. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. It's very close, I agree, but that 3 a.m. drop and then the second one at noon, we were looking to finalize Thursday at around 8 o'clock in the morning with one drop. But you know what, since it's at 2:30 it picks up, if anything changes, I'll be sure to give you a call. I just would love your extension.
I'm sure it's going to be.
Sounds.
The issue was that it doesn't deliver on Thursday morning.
Yeah, the issue is the two drops. We were looking for a 1-and-1, and we were looking for a drop that finalizes on Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. So, yeah. But if anything changes. Sorry?
You guys had a reload?
We don't have a reload yet, but I just have experience with Washington. I know how the load board starts dwindling away slowly after around 11 o'clock.
It's good to go ahead and get your stuff booked early then, so.
You know what, there's actually a great reason I don't do that, and that's in case there's any shortages or, God forbid, any rejections. I don't want to make the other broker feel like, you know, they booked a load and then last minute I have to cancel. So I always book right after we're unloaded.
Okay, well, we do these every day of every week, so we're pretty consistent rather than one and done, so. But, yeah, if anything changes, let us know then.
Absolutely, will do. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, man.
Calling about your Arizona to Bellevue, Washington load
All right. What day are you looking for?
today.
Today. All right. Let me pull that up. It picks up late tonight. It's 11:15 p.m. So right before midnight.
Got it. Oh man, I was looking to pick up a little earlier. All right, I do appreciate it though.
No problem. If you want to hold on for 1 second, I could just check real quick to see if something else, another time has popped up.
Sure, absolutely.
Let me see. Moment. Let's see what we got. Oh, no.
Nope.
Nope. Sorry. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you so much.
Sure. If you want one tomorrow, I do have some early tomorrow, or a few throughout tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic. If I don't manage to book today, which I hope doesn't happen, I'll definitely give you a call.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye. Nope. And how are you doing? I didn't know that you also have loads from Phoenix. Look at that.
Yeah. Not often to that location. Usually going up to.
So I see you did reply. So it delivers to Modesto tomorrow at 3 a.m. Unfortunately, it sounds like such a great load, but we just won't have enough hours to make it by tomorrow at 3 a.m. to that first drop.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Darn. All right. Well, thank you so much for reaching out. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Thank you.
Darn, I love that guy. He's so amazing.
Okay guys, I actually ended up booking a load while off camera because I was on the phone with everyone at the same time. So it's $2,227 on the reefer load, which is perfect. And well, not perfect, it's good. It's good. Well, just kidding. The load, according to the shipper, is canceled. But the broker insists that no, it's not canceled. It's a good load. And he asked us to wait. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start searching for another load, and I'll keep him updated in the meantime. So I reached out to one of my contacts. You might have heard me talk to him before about that Salt Lake City load where it was delivering really in a weird place. So I see that he has a load posted to Oregon. Depending on when it loads, it might be a great load. To Oregon?
Yes.
Got it. So, question for you. Did you mean that you can push the delivery to the 16th if something?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Sorry, I said 15th. I just realized. Yeah, the 16th.
No stress. Okay, let's do, it's 53, correct? 5,300.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 53.
Let's do it. We're 19 miles away. We'll be there and I'll keep you updated as always.
Perfect. I will blast them up to make sure you get empty as soon as possible.
That sounds
And
good.
yeah, awesome. Thanks, Miranda. I appreciate it. I'll send this over right now.
Have a good one.
Absolutely. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so I booked this load for $5,300. I actually tried to raise him on the email to $5,500, and I know this guy pretty well. He's very honest, and he tries to raise his rate whenever possible. But here he said, to be totally honest, I really can't move on that rate. I'm all in with this price. Could it be a potential lie? Of course it could, but my relationship with him matters much more than trying to get even more out of this load. $5,300 in 2 days, that's $2,650 a day as it is. So I have nothing to complain about, to be completely honest. If we deliver it 3 days from now, $5,300 is $1,766 a day. So again, nothing to complain about. My relationship with this gentleman, this broker, is much more important than trying to get even more money out of him when he's already paying a good rate. So it was a pretty successful day, I would say. I mean, the van rate could have been better, but you know what? I am not complaining at this point, because even though I have been doing this for over 2 years, I have never booked a load for a dry van, and I don't know much about the dry van market. I know theoretically what it is, but theory is never the reality. With reefers, I know the reality. I know every single state and how it works. Well, not every single one, but pretty much 90% of the states, I know how they change throughout the year. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. And if I could give you something to take away from this whole thing, honestly, it's something you won't expect actually. Build relationships with brokers, because this broker, even though I didn't push on my 5,500 and I just took the 53 that he was offering, this was the highest paying load on the load board from Arizona to Oregon or Washington or Colorado with a one pick, one drop. So build those relationships, have those connections, because sometimes they will really save your butt and you can get really good rates that way. So I hope you found this video interesting, and I'll see you in the next one. So as usual, I forget to mention the most important part. So let's consider this a postscript. So as you probably already know, we are looking for company drivers starting at 70 cents per mile. All we need is 2 years of experience and a clean MVR. And be sure to ask about our startup program, where we help our company drivers get their own authority and become owner-operators, like true owner-operators, with their own authority, their own numbers, and everything. If you're interested, of course. Also, we're hiring owner-operators from anywhere in the United States who have their own truck and trailer who want to lease on to our carrier. End of postscript.